Welcome and thanks for joining me today. So this is a great exercise for those of you who are just looking to do some serious but simple exercises for the ankles and the lower body, where it doesn't have to be really extreme, but they're so effective. So I'm Karen. I'm going to help guide you through these movements today and hope that you really enjoy them. All right, so I'm on my couch. Go ahead and join me on your sofa or on a chair and go ahead and sit all the way back. I sometimes will prop a little pillow back there because if you're not too tall, I don't want your feet dangling. Okay, so here we are. I popped my shoes off. You could be barefoot or in socks. These are simple exercises that are going to help you with your walking. So take a deep breath and join me. Today we are doing 6 of everything. You lift your toes up, you put your toes down. You look at the toes because it's important that you can see how they're moving. Do they move evenly? Does one feel more stiff or achy? Do you have an old injury that you're dealing with? Right? You want to know your range of motion and what your normal baseline is. And hopefully we can help you feel better in your feet and in your ankles. Good. And every time you pull those toes up, right, you can feel a little bit muscles in the feet and they go all the way up around your knees. So good job. Walk your feet in a little bit closer and lift your heels up and down. Sitting calf raises. Beautiful exercise to warm up the calves, the muscles in the back of the legs, lifting and lowering your heels. Let me turn sideways. 5. Now we're not going to be in competition with each other. It's okay if your heels don't lift as high. Maybe those toes are a little tender and you might not even be aware of it. 6. Good job. And breathe. It's very important that you don't get too judgy. We're not here to be critical. We're here to say, this is where I am today, and I'm going to take my aging seriously, and I'm going to put some work in so that I can feel better. All right, let's practice those again. Walk your feet out, relax your shoulders, say hello, toes, give them a little wiggle. Hello, toes. Pop them up, put them down. Lift and lower. I tend to rest my hands on my lap, but you can rest them anywhere. 4. Good job. 5, 6, and that's it, we're done. I know some of you are like, no, coach, I can do more, but honestly, that's enough for today. Bring it in, lift the heels up and down, push through the toes without pain. Spread those toes. Good. Because when you're walking, you're going to have to lift your foot up off the floor and roll through your foot, heel, ball, toe. So we're kind of helping with some of those functional movements that we do every day, and we just want to continue you to feel strong with them. Beautiful. So let's review. Relax, walk those legs out, wiggle those toes. That's important that we can wiggle and fidget. All right, you've done flexion, okay? You flex those toes up and down, and then you lifted through the heels, did some calf raises. That's really good. It helps pump blood through the body. Beautiful. Now we're going to flex and point, lifting the foot. If I have an ankle or a lower part of my leg that is achy or has an old injury, I would do my stronger side, my healthier side first, just to show the brain what it's supposed to feel like. So I lift my foot up off the floor with enthusiasm, because look at you. Then you flex, hello toes, and you point them away. And there is some stiffness around my foot. So all down the front of my foot is a little tight. I get a little noise. I get a few little crackles sometimes. That's okay. Good. Look at you. Because when you walk, you flex your foot. You walk through heel, ball, toe. Beautiful. There it is. Look at it. Those are your feet. Good job. You got to be nice to them. Try your other leg. Lift it up and flex and reach the toes. If it's pulling through your knee, lower that leg down a little bit. 2, look at it. 3, how is that foot doing? Those are your feet you've had your whole life. Not a lot of people come to me and say, hey, I've got a foot replacement. Usually they get a knee replacement or a shoulder replacement. But, you know, those feet have been through a lot. Good, so be nice to them. I know a lot of people hate toes, but that's fine. But those are your toes. 6, good job. We're moving on. Are you breathing? Are you breathing? We're almost there. All right, we're making circles. Look at your foot. Remember how excited you are about it. That's your foot. It's going to take you all over town today. Roll it. 1, you're making a circle with it. 2, our goal is to not get critical. I don't want you to be like, oh man, I can't make a circle. Look at it. Try it. Try to keep the legs still. Good. Go the other way. If you haven't done ankle circles in like 30, 40 years, it's going to feel stiff. So today's day one. I promise you, if you practice these throughout your week, it's going to get easier and easier. Yay. Release. Good job. All right, what do we think the other side's going to have? Is this your better side or your tighter side? Put your toes to the ceiling. Look at them. Tell your brain to look at that foot and say, make a circle. 1, make a circle. Ah! And you think it's kind of a circle, or is it like a little weird abstract shape? Try not to move the whole leg. I know you want to do big circles. Small. We're serious. You're focused. Breathe. Go the other way. 1, down and around and up. 2, good. 3, if it starts to feel fatigued, just take a break. 4, right, especially if you're recovering from a little injury. 5, 6, ta-da, good job. So let's review. We did lifting our toes, we did lifting our heels, then we floated the foot off the floor, flex and point, and then we made circles, 6 in each direction, 6 in the other direction. And that's how you move your ankle, warm your body up throughout the day so that when you go to get up off the couch to go to an appointment or go into the kitchen, you don't feel too stiff, okay? All right, one more, stay with me. Waddle yourself up to the front of the chair. Take a deep breath, breathe, and then we're gonna open the hips and close them. So take those toes, open them, close, open, and that's a great way to get movement up into the hips and work those little feet. Good. 6, and breathe. Lift it up and close. Lift it up and close. We're opening and closing the gate. Good. Open, not with pain. Yes, and that's going to help you get in and out of the car. Yes. Moving the body. You're just hanging out with me on the couch. 2 more. If it's too aggressive, remember, this is just for you. Where are you at today? It's not about keeping up with me, right? Yeah, good. Last one, and you're done. Take a little bow. Yay, bravo. All right, so there we are, you and I hanging out in our living room, warming up those ankles for the day. I would love if you sprinkled this in effortlessly, okay? You sat for a little bit after dinner. You know you have a few more things to do during the day. Maybe you love the calf raise. Then do a couple of them, right? You don't have to do 600 of them. 5, 6, 8, whatever resonates with you. But I want you to know that you did enough today. That doing your ankle work, your mobility work, you got a little hip action in there. This is all going to make you feel better throughout the day and throughout the week. So, thank you so much for joining me and putting some time and taking your body serious and knowing that if you put a little movement in there and those joints and those ankles, your walking is going to feel looser and better and your mind's going to feel a little sharper. So I'm proud of you today. And I hope that if you like this video, you'll watch it a couple times, you'll get comfortable with the exercises, and then you'll just be doing them and moving around great. All right, take care. Have a good day.